You know, I always like to share these things with you, our chums, absolutely, because it's important that we share these bits of information because it could happen to you. And this is the reason why, I know I often say this, but I started the channel. You know, it's nice to be able to share things with people and say, be careful out there, this could happen, that can happen. And it's fascinating in the world that we now live in, exactly how we're finding, well, we're being ripped off. There's no other way to put it, is there? You notice wherever you go, there's teams of staff, but not one of them seemingly can be bothered to help you. It's very similar, really, like this over here on, of course, London's Underground. Wherever you turn, oh, there's staff hoodled around playing bingo on their iPhones, but seemingly you ask the question and it's kind of, well, what do you want me to do? You know, and you think, well, this is your job. Now, what a fascinating find I've found if you are coming to the United Kingdom and possibly anywhere in the world. Double check this, because at your peril, seemingly, you know, it will be your fault. Let me explain. Hi, good to see you. You all right? Thank you so much as ever for taking the time out to join me. A lot of people say, you know, Neil, you work in TV, you must have a chauffeur-driven car, you must be in black cabs, if only. I would love to support the taxi black cab community. I think they do a terrific job. They know London inside and out, but ever since the Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, put in the 20-mile-an-hour limit where it's not needed in various areas, it's impossible. It's just too expensive. It can cost you £10 literally, where you could walk in 5 minutes. It's ridiculous and it's killing their business. But of course, it doesn't affect the mayor. He has his own security and of course his 4x4s, even if he's just walking his dogs. You get the picture. If, like you and I, though, we're on the tube and the buses, and as everybody knows, I'm either at the back of a bus doing a report or on the London tube, be careful of this, because literally I travelled a short distance, just 2 stops today, right? And I put my card, which is an Oyster card, which is supposed to give you discount, all that sort of stuff. And I just, for some explicable reason, thought I'll just check and see how much money I've got left. So I went over to the main dashboard. Suddenly I find that that one particular journey has cost me £6.70. That's right, it should have been £2.80. So how did this happen? Well, again, finding somebody to help you in the tube station was difficult. What emerged was this. When somebody finally did come over and I said, look, I think I've been overcharged, the guy said, yeah, you have, I don't know what to do about that. I said, well, you better find somebody that can, because I'm angry. Anyway, eventually somebody came over, no apology, lackluster, and apparently it was my fault because I didn't scan the card on the way out. I very politely pointed out I did, but no, it's my fault. Now I'm looked at with great suspicion. Eventually it was rectified and the money was put back on the card. But what I would say to each and every person who watches the show on a regular basis, watch this on everything, the supermarket, traveling around, because clearly they're finding new ways to rip you off. I certainly did tap that card on the way out. Now, whether that was a faulty card holder, whatever. But what really the basis of this story is if you're not watching every single penny, then they are. And let's not forget, they could have been £6.70 richer off. And if that happens to a lot of people every single day on a faulty card reader, just imagine what you're losing, but what TfL and, of course, more importantly, the Mayor of London are gaining. Watch every penny, trust me. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.